Saki mbwembwe na kwele mchele kwa kuku kumwaga. Sako na wapenda yatusema nitasikia.
Who am I? Why am I special? What are my dreams? How do I live the life I imagined? My name is Judith Ranaletta. I'm a singer, an actress, a teacher, a director, a producer, and a lover of life and knowledge. Ever since I was a young child, my parents inspired and encouraged my dreams. Through their example, they also made me realize that if I worked hard, those dreams might actually come true. As a young girl, I had many dreams. In fact, sometimes they changed every other week, but that was okay, I told myself, just as long as I was actively pursuing at least one of them. One of my dearest memories was sitting at the piano with my beautiful mother playing and both of us singing together. It made me so happy. I remember dreaming at that time about someday myself being a mom and teaching my own children to sing and to love music. But it seems that God had other plans for me. As I grew older, I began to dream of studying at one of the best music schools in the world, of singing and acting with touring companies, traveling all over the United States, starring in a movie, starring in a soap opera, and even singing with an opera company in Italy. I did all of those things. All of these wonderful things that I had dreamed about, I did. But I discovered it wasn't enough. I wanted more. Soon after I graduated with a master's degree in opera and a minor in acting, I was asked to take a temporary teaching job at my high school alma mater. At the time, I was also traveling extensively to New York City. I live in Rochester, New York, the United States, by the way. At the time, I was traveling extensively to New York City to audition for a variety of opera companies. But I needed to make some money and pay off my college loans, so I took the job. Little did I know how much that decision would change my life forever. To this day, I still remember conducting my first big choral concert, and that, in fact, was truly the turning point. I remember after the concert driving home into the city, watching the sunset. It was dusk, it was stunning, it was beautiful. But what was more amazing was the feeling of peace I had inside of me, that little voice that said, "This is where you are meant to be." Though I continued to perform, my passion began to shift as I realized the power of the arts in affecting the lives of the children that I was teaching. I suddenly wanted to share with every one of them the great love and appreciation I had learned from my mom at such an early age. My students were becoming my children. And singing and acting were opening up a whole new world of self-expression and confidence and compassion and acceptance for them and among them. I was a high school vocal music and drama director for 30 years, singing, laughing, acting, creating, dancing, crying with my students, my children. It was always new, it was always exciting, it was always challenging for me to stretch myself and give them all that I could give, and challenging because I wanted to push them to be all that they were capable of becoming. We worked hard. We traveled throughout the United States and Canada and Europe, sharing our passion through our music and touching people of all races and nationalities and cultures with the universal language of love. Teaching certainly wasn't anything I had ever planned. My heart and my mind were open, and it just happened for me. Throughout my years of teaching, I also recognized the importance of my continued studies, not only to personally energize and fuel my own fire, but also to consistently motivate and inspire my children, as I had come to call them. A lifelong learner is a lifelong person of passion and purpose. When I retired from high school music and drama at Greece Athena High School, I continued to use my God-given talents, my natural creativity, and my years of accrued knowledge and experience to explore and share my passions in numerous ways. Patterned on my world-renowned Greece Athena show choir, I began a high school regional show choir, which encompassed kids from up to 25 different schools in 5 different counties within the Rochester, New York area. These are singing, young, aspiring performers, young, aspiring performing artists, hoping to pursue careers in the performing arts, just like I had imagined. I've also continued my love for directing operas and musicals, working throughout the Rochester community, in area colleges, and throughout the United States, as well as starting my own theater production. And that, in fact, was one of my dreams as a young girl also. That has come true. In addition, I've maintained my private voice and acting studio, and my students continue to perform all over the world with major opera companies, with touring companies, on radio, television, film, on major recording labels, and in fact, they've appeared in 42 different Broadway shows. I'm definitely a very proud mother. I've also managed to pursue one of my other lifelong passions, fashion. I design, coordinate, and narrate numerous fashion shows for prominent companies throughout our community and for charitable organizations. Finally, every summer, my husband and I are blessed to travel to Europe, particularly to Italy, to enjoy the summer opera festivals, my first artistic love. My life journey continues, ever passionate, ever consuming, ever blessed. The journey was certainly not one I ever imagined, but my heart and my mind were always open, forever open, recreating, reinventing, rediscovering who and what I could be and what I have yet to become. My childhood dream of sharing my love for the arts with my own children manifested itself in a very different way. I have hundreds of children all over the world, many of whom are still in my life, for which I'm very blessed. Their energy, their excitement, their trust, and their love are truly among my greatest blessings. My life has been filled with joy, those special moments that make everlasting memories. My life has been filled with happiness, a blessed state of being, an inner peace that makes you know you are where you are meant to be. My life has known fulfillment, a consistent and creative process of living, full of passion and full of purpose. My wish for each of you beautiful children is simple. Walk passionately and confidently in the direction of your dreams. Work hard and consistently to achieve those dreams. Believe in the uniqueness and the power of you, and live the life that you have imagined. Dreams do come true. God bless you, and thank you.
Nanipaga moyo nikianza kulia chozi nafutia.